Yamaha's two-stroke history is filled with speed and innovation, but some street bikes stand out for their rarity and exclusivity. These 10 rarest Yamaha two-stroke models combine cutting-edge technology with limited production, making them prize collectibles. So, join us as we explore these elusive machines that continue to captivate riders and collectors around the world. Number 10. Yamaha RZV 500R. The Yamaha RZV 500R, launched in 1984, is the rarest variant of the RD 500LC series, built exclusively for the Japanese domestic market. Unlike the export RD 500LC, the RZV 500R featured a hand-welded aluminum frame, shaving approximately 20 pounds off the steel frame versions. It was powered by a 499cc liquid-cooled two-stroke V4 engine with twin crankshafts and Yamaha's YPVS or Yamaha Power Valve system, but detuned to 64 PS at 8,500 RPM to comply with Japanese regulations. Despite the reduced output, its lighter 173 kilogram dry weight improved agility. Other unique features included aluminum handlebars, gear and brake levers, and a 15 to 38 sprocket setup with a 530 chain. The RZV 500R was a road-legal homage to the YZR 500 GP racer, making it a coveted collector's piece today. Only around 1,600 units were produced, adding to its mystique and rarity. Number 9. Yamaha TZR 250SP 3XV Dry Clutch Model. The Yamaha TZR 250 SP 3XV, introduced in the early 1990s, is among the rarest and most track-focused iterations of Yamaha's legendary two-stroke lineup. Built exclusively for the Japanese domestic market, the SP featured a 249cc 90-degree V-twin engine with race-derived internals, including TZ250 style cylinders, heads, and crankshaft. Its hallmark was the dry clutch, offering reduced rotational mass and quicker engagement, ideal for spirited riding. The SP also boasted 36mm carbs, larger than the RS and R models, a close ratio gearbox, and fully adjustable suspension. With only 1,000 units produced, it was a homologation special designed to echo Yamaha's GP machines. The 3XV chassis was compact and agile, weighing around 139 kilograms dry, and paired with a unique ignition system and billet chain adjusters. Today, the TZR 250 SP is a prize collectible, revered for its purity, rarity, and uncompromising performance. Number 8. Yamaha RD 500LC Kenny Roberts Special Edition. The Yamaha RD 500LC Kenny Roberts Special Edition is a rare tribute to Yamaha's Grand Prix dominance back in the early 1980s. Released in 1984, it was inspired by Kenny Roberts' YZR 500 GP bike and featured a 499cc liquid-cooled 50-degree V4 two-stroke engine with twin crankshafts and Yamaha's YPVS Yamaha Power Valve system. Producing around 88 horsepower at 9,500 RPM, it delivered fierce performance through a 6-speed close ratio gearbox. The bike used a steel perimeter frame, telescopic forks, and a monoshock rear with a dry weight of approximately 205 kilograms. The Kenny Roberts edition stood out with its distinctive yellow and black livery and limited production numbers, making it a prize collector's item. Though mechanically similar to the standard RD 500LC, its GP-inspired aesthetics and association with Roberts' racing legacy elevate its rarity and desirability. Number 7. Yamaha RZ350 Kenny Roberts Edition. The Yamaha RZ350 Kenny Roberts Edition, introduced in 1984, was the first street-legal motorcycle in the U.S. with catalytic converters, designed to meet tightening emission standards. Powered by a 347cc liquid-cooled two-stroke parallel twin, it featured Yamaha's YPVS, which electronically adjusted exhaust port timing for smoother power delivery. The engine produced around 52 horsepower at 8,750 RPM, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and oil injection. Its tubular steel perimeter frame, monoshock rear suspension, and dual front disc brakes give it a sharp handling for its era. The Kenny Roberts edition stood out with its iconic yellow-black speed block livery, honoring the three-time 500cc GP World Champion. Only available in North America for a brief period, it marked the end of legal two-stroke street bikes in the U.S., making it a highly collectible and historically significant machine. Number 6. Yamaha TZR 125R Belgarda. The Yamaha TZR 125R Belgarda, produced from 1991 to 1992, was a high-spec, Italy-specific evolution of the TZR 125, developed by Yamaha's Italian subsidiary, Belgarda. It featured a 124cc liquid-cooled two-stroke single-cylinder engine with reed valve induction and Yamaha's YPVS, delivering 30 horsepower at 11,000 RPM. The bike's standout feature was its aluminum Delta box frame, paired with a brace box section swing arm, 39mm upside-down forks, and a monoshock rear suspension. It also included Mikuni VM26 SS carburation, a 6-speed gearbox, and CDI ignition. With a dry weight of 121 kilograms, it offered razor-sharp handling and aggressive styling inspired by Yamaha's TZ250 GP Racer. The Belgarda's limited production, premium components, and Italian market exclusivity make it one of the rarest and most desirable 125cc two-stroke street bikes ever built. Number 5. Yamaha RD250LC Special Editions. The Yamaha RD250LC Special Editions, produced between 1980 and 1982, were high-performance learner legal machines that revolutionized the 250cc class. Powered by a 247cc liquid-cooled two-stroke parallel twin, the RD250LC featured reed valve induction, Mikuni VM28SC carburetors, and produced 35.5 horsepower at 8,500 RPM with a top speed near 98 miles per hour or 158 kilometers per hour. It shared its chassis and styling with the RD350LC, including the monocross rear suspension, tubular steel frame, and single front disc brake. Special editions were often distinguished by unique paint schemes, such as the Mars Bar black gold livery and minor cosmetic tweaks. Some UK market bikes included upgraded instruments and decals. While overshadowed by the 350LC, the 250LC gained cult status due to 1980s UK learner laws limiting riders to sub-250cc bikes. Surviving special editions are now rare, especially in original condition, making them prized among collectors and restorers. Number 4. Yamaha RZ250R, Japan-only variant of the RD250. The Yamaha RZ250R, produced between 1984 and 1988, was a Japan-only evolution of the RD250 lineage, blending race-inspired engineering with street legality. It featured a 247cc liquid-cooled two-stroke parallel twin engine with reed valve induction and Mikuni VM28SC carburetors, producing 35.5 horsepower at 8,500 RPM. The RZ250R used Yamaha's YPVS for improved mid-range performance and came with a 6-speed transmission and auto-lube oil injection. Its chassis included a tubular steel frame, telescopic front forks, and monocross rear suspension, with braking handled by a 267mm front disc and rear drum. Weighing just 139 kilograms dry, it offered nimble handling. Special limited editions, such as the YSP and YAC variants, featured exclusive paint schemes and were limited to as few as 300 units, enhancing its rarity. Number 3. Yamaha YZR50. The Yamaha YSR50, often mistaken as the YZR50 due to its GP-inspired styling, was a street-legal mini replica produced between 1987 and 1992 for the Japanese and U.S. market. Styled after Yamaha's YZR 500 GP Racer, it featured a 49cc air-cooled two-stroke single-cylinder engine derived from the RX50, producing around 7 horsepower at 9,000 RPM. It used a 5-speed manual transmission, 12-inch wheels, and a Delta box-style steel frame, giving it the look of a scaled-down superbike. Despite its toy-like appearance, the YSR50 was fully road legal and capable of 55 miles per hour in stock form, with modified versions reaching up to 70 miles per hour. Its compact dimensions and aggressive styling made it a cult favorite among many racers and collectors. Limited production numbers and its unique niche as a factory-built pocket GP bike contribute to its rarity and enduring appeal. Number 2. Yamaha RZ125 125cc two-stroke street bike. The Yamaha RZ125, launched in 1982, was a high-performance 125cc two-stroke street bike aimed at young riders seeking GP-inspired thrills. It featured a 123cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine with reed valve induction, 24mm Mikuni carburetor, and auto-lube oil injection, producing 20 horsepower at 9,500 RPM. The engine was paired with a 6-speed transmission and Hitachi CDI ignition, delivering a top speed of approximately 130 kilometers per hour or 81 miles per hour. The RZ125 used a tubular steel frame, 32mm telescopic forks, and a monocross rear suspension with 6-way preload adjustment. Braking was handled by a 245mm front disc and 130mm rear drum, while its 98kg dry weight ensured nimble handling. Though overshadowed by larger RD models, the RZ125's sharp performance and limited production make it a rare and collectible lightweight two-stroke today. And at number 1, the Yamaha RD200DX. The Yamaha RD200DX, produced from 1976 to 1981, was the final and most refined version of the RD200 series. It featured a 195cc air-cooled two-stroke parallel twin engine with torque induction reed valve technology, delivering 20 horsepower at 8,000 RPM. Fuel was fed via dual Y20P carburetors, and power was managed through a 5-speed gearbox and wet multi-plate clutch. The DX model introduced a front hydraulic disc brake, 245mm, replacing the earlier drum setup, and retained a rear drum brake. It used a tubular steel frame, telescopic front forks, and dual rear shocks with adjustable preload. With a wet weight of 140 kilograms and a top speed near 86 miles per hour, it was a spirited lightweight. Later DX models featured cast wheels marked cast iron, adding visual distinction. Its rarity stems from limited global distribution and high attrition rates. These rare Yamaha two-stroke street bikes embody the brand's passion for performance and exclusivity. Their limited numbers make them treasured finds for enthusiasts everywhere. Have a favorite rare Yamaha two-stroke, or know of one we missed? Share your thoughts and stories with us in the comments below.